it's so cold that we have frozen inside of 1UP Games, as you can clearly see.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We should probably get some heaters on in here.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I know will help. Some very hot Mario Kart gameplay.
That is true.
Especially
there we go.
Knockout Tour. There you go.
They turned the heat on for us.
There you go. Knockout Tour was able to help us as well as 1UP Games. Shout out to 1UP Games as well for the venue.
Absolutely.
For the New England Winter Cup here today.
This place is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Yeah. I've loved coming here ever since 2 years ago.
Hey, Mr. 1UP himself. Thanks to Catwood, who works here, for coming in at balls o'clock in the morning to let us in and set up.
Yep, so definitely.
He didn't have to do that, but he did.
Yep, well, it looks like we're about to get started here with the Knockout Tour. So as a reminder, we're about to do the Knockout Tour section here of the New England Winter Cup. As we're going to be getting in.
They already started.
Yep, we're going to be getting in here right away. The rally of the first one is the Spiny Rally. Quick overview, it's going to be 3 rallies, and we'll go over the point situation as we go into it. But we're going to start off here with the Spiny Rally, which starts here at Boost Cinema.
This is one of my favorite tracks in the entire game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not actually going to be racing on the track.
No, we're only racing on the Ghost Valley tributes.
Yeah.
So, but we get to get a little look at Boost Cinema to start off here.
Yeah. I'm going to boost our mics a little bit. We're a little quiet.
It's for the better sometimes. But currently he's looking at Big J, currently 11th. Going to be using those triple reds to make their way up here. But we just saw Knockout Tour earlier. Now we're getting a different perspective on Knockout Tour. Now it's going to be a full tournament of just Knockout Tours. So, again, that intensity is going to ramp up. You're going to want to try to stay toward the front. You don't want to get eliminated in that first checkpoint, which Big J is currently under pressure of with 16th place right now.
Oh, he's in 20th. We're basically not going to really see any contention until we're down to, like, top 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Where things can start to get dicey. Once you're beneath that, once we get to top 8, that's when things get crazy. We do have 8 players in this lobby. Flappy Cat from the Grand Prix tournament has left, and Knight himself, Nightcrawler, the Mario Kart god himself, has stepped in.
Yep, stepped into his place.
And that's why you're stuck with me now.
Yep, now you're with Dave here on the cast, so that gives you a good idea.
Yeah, I apologize.
But anyway,
this is all Knight's fault.
And listen, it's fine. Anyway, we make our way through the first checkpoint. Thankfully, all 8 of our racers have made it through as we spectate Awoken right now. Currently in 5th place, trying to make their way up here as we make our way through Starview Peak toward the checkpoint at DK Pass. Please ignore the fact that checkpoint is nowhere near DK Pass.
No.
Nope, not at all.
So this is one of my most favorite tracks in the game because it looks absolutely gorgeous. When I first saw the picture of it, when they were like announcing the trailers for the game, I'm like, oh, this is where Rainbow Road's going to be. Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope. I was wrong.
No.
Like most things,
Never mind. All right, so I was wrong. I guess Knight did get eliminated first round.
Let's take a look at Knight's POV right now. He's gone.
Yeah, he's out.
He's
so
gone.
I thought Knight was still in.
He's sitting next to me right now.
Dude,
yep.
I used the shot perfectly right before the final turn.
Oh, no, you're sitting here.
Yeah, get back
Knight's
in the caster booth.
He's taking the chair.
Yeah, Knight's back on the caster booth.
Oh, wait, no, you still got 2 more to go. Never mind. Screw that.
Okay.
I'm not getting up and down over and over again.
Yeah, somebody told the manager behind me that ran me over as I moved up, and I looked like 50 back to
Oh, jeez. So in case you guys couldn't hear on the mic, Knight got Mario Karted.
Yep. Simple as that.
It was my shot.
Oh, man. That's rough.
Yep, that can happen because the funny thing about shrooms and lightning bolts in this game is that when you use a shroom after getting hit by a lightning bolt, you immediately become big.
Yeah.
Like any item presence or any speed preference actually resizes you immediately in this game. It is probably one of the bigger quality of life changes they've made to Shock in Mario Kart history. So.
Val's electing to run this.
Yep, Val's decided to run as we head from DK Pass, DK Pass, quotation marks, to Salty Speedway.
I don't know if that passes as DK Pass.
It might not pass, unfortunately.
You get it? You get it?
Yeah, I get it. No, I don't think that joke is going to pass either.
But Starkozy says in chat that Knight forgot to lock in. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But
hey, he's being super chill about it. He's here to have a good time.
Yep.
We're happy he made it in and survived sitting on the tarmac at Logan for an hour and a half last night.
Yeah, so. Thank goodness. So, We're making our way over to Salty Salty Speedway. Pretty early shock heading into the actual section here, so not going to be a lot of items here. Val opting to give up the defense and her money to get a dash food item.
I think it's worth it, especially at this point of the knockout, to play a little more aggressively in first place. Just go as fast as you possibly can. Don't worry about defense, because if you do fall back, you still have 11 more places that you can slip into.
Yeah, absolutely. If you take a look at William Creek, currently right on the bubble alongside Big J. Again, 12 or better. He needs to be careful with this Mega Mushroom. Has to try and make at least 2 spots up. Gonna barely be able to take that turn. Golden Shell in play as well. It looks like William Creek is going to get through. All of our players have indeed gotten through, with Big J being the final one.
He was pushing it real close there. If he had hit one more wall, he would have been out.
Absolutely. I mean, the Mega Mushroom is good because it gives you that max acceleration.
But it also makes your hitbox so much bigger.
Exactly.
So you can't take the lines that you normally do, especially in those canal sections where there's just high walls on both sides.
Absolutely. As we take a look at William Cree here again, if we're heading into this next checkpoint, this is where things are going to get more tense, because there's no guarantee all 8 of our players are going to make the top 8, because these bots can be ruthless.
Yeah. Wolfen currently sitting in... I was going to say second, but I cast a curse right now.
Well, second to 7th is what Awoken ending up to.
And Awoken is currently on the cusp, and we are more than halfway through this leg of the journey right now.
Yeah,
so.
It all comes down to this final section entering Peach Beach. So the thing about Peach Beach is that you have an option when you get past this arch here. You can either go for the items, or you can go itemless and go through the water. It is a very 50-50 gamble situation. So there's a situation where these players are just going to go for the items. They're not willing to take that risk. Going to go for the items. Awoken's going to get some dash food as well, so some fish and chips. I don't know if a bat should be eating that.
Currently, everyone looks like they're gonna make it right now.
Yeah, right now. We got one person, William Cree, the champion.
He is currently
right on the edge, 8th place.
He has to be real careful here.
Dodging the back spams. It looks like actually
he has no defense, but I think
all of our players did get through. So 7 of the 8 make it into the final, to the second last.
We are going to lose half of our racers.
Yep, we are. As we head to Wario Shipyard for the final checkpoint. This is a very hard section because you can see that mini map straight. It is a straight shot with a lot of open territory because it's in the water. It is one of the hardest sections to really make a comeback on. I would argue it's not the hardest section to make a comeback on. There is definitely one section that's harder, but it is definitely one of the hardest sections. Take a look at Ember.
If you're good at the water, you know how to time the waves right to get a boost. If you try to boost too many times, you're actually going to get yourself kind of stuck. Oh, someone got the motorboat. Let's
Ember
go.
Tries to go for the motorboat, but I believe
that's Awoken.
That's Awoken who took the motorboat away from them.
And
lightning
shock
bolt
comes in.
Very early lightning bolt, might I add. So that means that everyone's going to still get an item.
That was probably Embers.
Might have been, as everyone is going to be able to get an item here for this final set. Ember gets a bullet bill.
This is going to be useful.
Definitely could be useful, especially with this water section. You're going to be able to knock people out of the way, and you get the gold.
Far enough, but still a couple of turns here.
Yep, you got those red shells and bombs you have to worry about. Ember going to be using that golden shroom just to get out of harm's way. Looks like it's going to be tight for that cut line. William Cree on the edge, 4th place. It's going to come down to this final corner. Jumps all the way from 4th to 2nd. Will secure it, as it looks like it's going to be...
Out,
yep, Awoken, Darren, and Big J. And,
that's Darren and Awoken.
Yep. And Big J, I believe, is the final one that is
Big J
out.
as well, yes.
Yep, Big J. So it's between William, Ember, Val, I believe, is in that. Yeah, Val, Ember, William, and Fallen are the top 4. So it all comes down to this on Wario Shipyard. Ember currently leads. Fallen, however, making a run here with this Parabitty Bud.
Ember breaking away a little bit.
Yeah, well, Fallen's got this ghost. It's going to be allow them to take this shortcut with no terrain problems. Now Fallen and the lead. Pretty good defense as well. They just have to be careful about pulling this off correctly.
I am absolute garbage at this track. So.
Yeah, there are some special shortcuts. Unfortunately, Fallen misses it. That might be detrimental. Oh, they get hit. Ember right there. The green shell's going to be thrown. Does it bounce back into them? No, it does not.
Better hope
Fallen,
that there is... All right, good. There was no reds behind them.
Nothing behind them. Fallen will take the first knockout tour victory here over Ember. In 2nd, Val 3rd, and William Cree, William Cree rounding out that top 4 positions. Knight does get 21st at least, so, but, not a great scoring, but better than most. So.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, he doesn't play this game competitively anymore. He's here for a good time.
Yeah.
He's having a good time.
He's here for a good time.
He's getting what he paid for.
Yeah, exactly. So, which is nothing almost.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
But But overall, pretty good first knockout tour round. So
Yeah, some of our players that sort of lagged behind in the previous knockout have also fallen behind in this knockout as well. So, are we seeing the strengths of some players and the weaknesses of others right now, or are we still kind of in RNG land right now?
it could still be a portion of RNG land. I mean, again, Awoken said it. It's Mario Kart. Anything can happen. Like, luck is a factor you have to consider through all of this here. We're going to be heading into our second knockout tour. So I mentioned, of course, we're doing 3 knockout tours. The way that we're scoring this is that we are going to be doing the average of everyone's placement across all 3 knockout tours. We do have a point system to, get that to tell how many points everyone has, but it's going to be an average.
Yeah, exactly.
As we take a look here at some of the rallies people are picking, we see cherry rallies, golden rallies, cloud rallies, and a heart rally.
Golden Rally seems popular.
Golden rally is the one that we've seen the most over here in PlayEX.
Like we're going back.
We're going to be going to golden rally here for the next rally. And again, the golden rally, again, it's the first rally you run into. It's a bare basics tutorial of how Knockout Tour works, and it does its job. So,
yeah, I think this was the knockout tour that we had at the Summer Cup. Am I right?
Correct. Yes, this was featured in not only the Summer Cup but also our first Mario Kart World Open.
And that was the one where Awoken won.
Yep.
That tour. So maybe Awoken is a little bit better on this one.
We'll see if Awoken is able to show up here.
Immediate
what
blue.
Good item for Ballin to start off.
That being said, the first item box of a knockout tour is pretty much meaningless.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to bring this one all the way up to the front. I definitely have, but
it's not worth the time.
I mean, especially this early in the race, you could still make it. You could still make it work.
Yeah, but I mean, unless you're good in the canon, there's no places to take cuts of any kind. So you have to wait till it opens up and flattens out a bit here, which it is.
Yeah,
but that boo is not going to help you take any cuts.
As we get into the area where we're going to eventually see this bully, and then past that corner, there are some brambles. That's usually the best place for people to take shortcuts, is right by the brambles, because that's where you can start making some real big gains. That's where you can start using your dodge items. That's usually where people try to use shock, because that is also where the last item set is.
Yeah.
So
we got a bill coming in. Ooh.
Yep. Bill.
Someone's got something tasty.
Yep, we do. There it is. A lightning bolt right before the item set, so not exactly on the item set.
That came from Ember.
Yep, Ember once again throwing out another lightning bolt here today, as Big J's going to be using their golden mushroom to get up to the top.
Knight is in a little bit of trouble here.
Knight should be fine. This bullet bill should be able to get them up to at least 8, up to the middle of the pack.
Assuming no bombs come out right now.
Yep, no, Knight's perfectly fine. Everyone is perfectly fine. I believe William Cree was actually the farthest finishing
around 15th, yeah. Which is fine.
Which is still good. It's not 20th. It's not 21st. Knight's going to be losing their mushroom, unfortunately, here, as they're now in second place.
Still trailing a bomb in second. That's not bad.
Yeah, no, not bad at all. They're going to be using the bomb tight there to try and knock people out.
William Cree eats that.
Yeah, very painful
Falling
there.
back from 3rd to 8th. Well, now 7th.
Yeah, William Cree. Again, it is still pretty early as we make our way through Mario Bros. Circuit here, heading towards Choco Mountain. We have to go through Choco Island on the way down.
Good time to have some streams for this, because driving through those mud puddles will save you a lot of time. And here comes a blue. Looks like Awoken is going to have to deal with this.
Yeah, Awoken, triple reds in hand, just going to be taking the brunt force of that.
And stuck upside down. There you go.
Yeah, that's probably
losing triple reds in first is pretty much as good as it gets.
Yeah, that's good for everybody else. Bad for Awoken.
Yeah. Okay.
Able to jump off the car to get an extra coin. Throws the green
forward,
shell.
Not backward. I think Awoken was trying to throw it backward, but might have misclicked.
It also could have been that reaction of you're gonna get coin first, so use the coin first.
I do that all the time. Oh, it gets fired out. Yep. William now up in first.
Yep. As now we head into Choco Island, and you mentioned those mud puddles.
Right
These
here.
are huge mud puddles. If you have a triple shroom or a golden shroom, you can basically run.
Oh, another shock.
Another shock.
Big J. I believe Big J dodged that.
Yep, Ember, I believe, was the one who initiated it, because I did not see the fishbones get hit by that shot.
And we are on the threshold of the next lap here.
Yep.
Knight currently is at the back. Oh, no, Fallen is currently the back in 12th. Should be fine.
Yep, should be fine for 16th and up. Big J, meanwhile, falling back. A giant bomb over there, getting a couple of people. I believe those were all CPUs, though.
And everyone made it.
Yep, everyone is safe as we head into the next section, which is Choco Mountain to Moo Moo
Ember
Meadows.
crossed the line in 12th. and 12th is where he has to be right now, so he cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Yeah, he's currently 15th right now. So as we're heading over to this next section, this Moo Moo Meadows, this is probably the most painful section of the Golden Rally because there's not a lot of opportunity. There's one giant field. That is all you're going to be getting. This is the shortest section of the Golden Rally, and it's definitely the hardest.
Shrooms are your friend. Oh, a ground star.
Yeah,
pick that up.
Yeah, those stars can be actually spit up by the Patuis. There are Patuis on that stretch that they can spit can spit up stars. I've had a couple of those wrapped up. Ember currently has a Mega Mushroom in 14th place.
Laps
Again,
on half over.
Yep, Ember needs something here, and I mentioned these fields. There's that field right in front of Ember here. If he wants to take the shortcut, he can, but he looks like he wants to save this for a potential shot.
Yeah, I don't know if a shock's going to come.
No, I think you're better off now using that mushroom. Now going to be going through the fields here.
Not using the shrooms, the regular shrooms as well, which is a good
well,
move.
you can't use those when you're in the Mega Mushroom. Boomerang coming out here. I believe that's from Fallen. Ember just barely dodging the Boomerang twice, but Fallen able to get them the third time here. But now it's going to be a matter of who's going to be able to get to the checkpoint. Right now, Big J
is 15th.
Yeah, Big J in 15th. No items to the name. Big J is out of this rally.
Val currently sitting in 9th, Ember in 10th. And we're going to be going down to 8 players. So Ember and Val, you have to move right now.
I mean, the good news is this next track is pretty ways away. It's Mario Circuit. The way it works is that on this rally, if you look at the top of the minimap, you have to go through Mario Circuit 3 to get to the checkpoint. So there is still time, and especially if you have some of those big power items like a Bullet Bill, this is the time where you want to try to save them because you can make a big effort toward that Mario Circuit.
To start Cozy, who is a common victim to the 8 Deluxe Shroom Curse, where he pulls nothing but shrooms. This is the one time where pulling nothing but shrooms is not the worst thing ever, actually.
No, actually. I mean, the thing with Knockout Tour is there's so many different off-road shortcuts. Like, for example, to Ember's right over here, that's a massive shortcut. You go to the left of his Yoshi's, that's another massive shortcut. There's another massive shortcut at the end of the bend. Like, almost every single bend you see on this section, there's a shortcut associated with it. It doesn't matter how tight or how wide. There is some sort of corner cut.
Demonstrating that perfectly.
Exactly, with the triple mushrooms now in 3rd place, we head into Mario Circuit.
We're in the last quarter here, and Val needs to move.
Val has a Bullet Bill though, which a Bullet Bill here on Mario Circuit 3 can be really helpful because
unless you do that.
Yeah, unless you run straight into the wall. But again, the thing with Mario Circuit 3 is all these corners are considered very tight corners, so the Bullet Bill will be not as likely to drop you off
Currently, everyone
corners.
is in safety position right now. Knight is currently in 7th.
Yep, Knight's right on the edge of the border. Hi, that's us.
Hi, whoops, my bad.
Yep, Knight thankfully did get in. The Peepa up in 7th place, so we are back to 7 players and a single computer. So it's going to be a matter of who's going to be able to beat out the rest. Knight going to be using that mushroom. Now has Golden Mushroom. So this is where the final section comes into play. Acorn Heights is the final track. Knight going to be boosting up all the way there, but you got to be careful about what items can come into play. Again, a reminder, it's 7 players and 1 CPU. You are battling against 6 other players and a CPU, which means it's going to be a lot harder to pull off the things that you've been able to do so far, especially if the items are not in your favor.
The one thing that is nice about this last leg here is that the chance of shocks is a lot lower. So you don't really have to save your items to count on that.
Shock is definitely still possible.
It's possible,
seen shocks in these buttons.
But it's rare.
It's definitely harder to get.
Yeah.
So right now, Val right on the edge, trying to find their way up. Right now in the safety positions, it looks like it is Awoken.
Knight. No, Knight.
Yeah, it is up in the air right now. Val in 3rd, Knight in 2nd. William Cree right on the border, currently 5th. 4th place is Fallen. They're side by side. Here comes Ember with the Mega Mushroom. And Ember doesn't even make it through either. William Cree's out. So's Ember.
Val sneaks through.
Fallen in 3rd. And meanwhile, Awoken is leading the field here on the final lap.
She is currently in a boot. The boot just ended. Pulling a golden shroom.
This could be huge, especially as we get into this final section.
If she can use it correctly, this could put her in first.
Yep, here comes Val with the golden mushroom, trying to turn into the situation.
So she gotta think there's a cut right here. Is she gonna take? Yes, she is.
Yep, takes the cut. Knight gets caught out in the cut. Red out Fallen. Knight Val looking for a second place.
Oh, that's not what you want to do.
No, goes for the mushroom. Here comes Kamek right through the middle.
Hopefully nothing bad. Looks like Val's gonna lock 2nd.
Yep, Val will take 2nd place in that rally. Awoken claims 1st place. Fallen 3rd, and Knight gets 4th place. Much better than 21st.
Yes, a good redemption there from Knight. Hopefully that first one was a fluke, but there is only one more.
Yep, only one more chance to really show how you can perform. But again, as a reminder for those who didn't come in, we are doing a 3 knockout tour section. At the end of all 3 races, your average finish will be where you place in the knockout tour tournament, and the top 3 will receive these beautiful trophies that we have here for the One-Up Games, New England Winter Cup.
So just looking at what the last 2 knockout scores were looking like, from the first one, Fallen taking first, and then taking third. That's a pretty good position. So when the scores are average, do you want your scores to be as close together as possible and as high as possible?
Right.
Getting a first and a last could be devastating. Actually,
Yeah.
it is devastating for you.
Yeah, exactly. So
Because you're literally losing 33% of your score right
yeah,
there.
if you finish first and last, your average score is 12. So your average placement is 12.
So there's a couple ways to race this. You can just try to get as high as you can every single time, or you can try to stay in the mid-pack consistently and hope that everyone else kind of fails once, and that screws their score.
Yep, as we're going to be heading into our final knockout rally here, we're going to see some of the picks. We see a repeat of what we saw on the for the Grand Prix. Moon Rally has already been selected by William Cree. No bias there whatsoever as the winner.
Pick?
For me, it's hard to choose. My 2 favorite rallies are the Moon and the Cloud Rally, but both of which are heavy smuggle favorites. So I don't think I'd mind picking the Heart Rally.
Sir, the word smuggling is a trademark of Mangalore Industries.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I will use the term bagging instead.
I'm pretty sure he's trademarked that too, but whatever.
Whatever. But regardless of which, they are the bag-heavy tracks. But either way, we're going to be going over to the Heart Rally, which is actually the final rally in the game. And this one is probably the best one to end on, I think. This is a... It seems like it's simple until you go through the actual route itself.
Is it called the Heart Rally because it gives you cardiac arrest because it's so exciting?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Or it gives you a heart attack for how much it can keep hitting you.
Starting off at Shy Guy Bazaar. This is one of the tracks that I... What?
The music. Sorry, just letting our producer know about that as he tries to boot it up. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I have a habit of leaving the music on.
As you were
definitely
saying.
not blasting it in the caster's ear for a full hour at a major con.
No. As you were saying, sorry about that.
I forgot.
Okay, well, Heart Rally. Starting at Shy Guy Bazaar, which will make our way over to Airship Fortress, which, funny enough, is actually the reverse route of another rally, which is the Cloud Rally. The Cloud Rally starts at Airship Fortress, goes over to Shy Guy Bazaar. So both of those rallies go through what we call the Chain Chomp Desert, which is that giant circle you're going to see here. Darren is approaching here in the Sting Bee. It's a giant quicksand hole with chain chomps rolling around.
This is reminiscent of Dry Desert from GameCube.
Similar to that. It's Chain
This
Chomp
part of
Desert. Yeah, Chain Chomp Desert is, in the game, it's supposed to be a combination of 2 Wii battle courses, being Thwomp Desert and Chain Chomp Roulette. So, it's... Why they didn't just add Thwomp Desert is beyond my jurisdiction. But, nonetheless, here it is. We have William Cree here sporting a pretty helpful item in the Bullet Bill.
If I were him, I would just hold on to this as long as I can.
Yeah, I would hold on to this because,
there
number one,
ooh.
a shock, and
that was
you
a
just
frame
dodge
perfect
it.
dodge. That was frame perfect.
No, he didn't even use the Bullet Bill. I think the shock was in front of him.
Oh, was it?
I'm pretty sure that was the shock was in front of him.
I thought it was behind him.
Yeah. You would have known because the shock would have hit and he wouldn't have had his Bullet Bill. So he used that Bullet Bill. Now he's up at the front with a Mega
Sent
Mushroom.
him right up to the front, yeah.
Yeah. And the cool thing about Mega Mushroom is that that's one of the few items that Boo cannot steal. So Mega Mushroom, he's already set for the next while. If a blue shell comes, he has protection. If a red shell comes, he has protection.
So would you say that the Mega Mushroom is better than a star? I
would honestly say yes. Mega Mushroom is better than a star. Like for Mega Mushroom, you get that immediate burst of acceleration. You go faster than mushrooms with a Mega Mushroom.
Knight's getting a little touchy-feely here with some other players against the wall.
Yeah, I mean this is such a tight compact section.
It's
I'm surprised that this is even eligible in Knockout Tour, but nonetheless, looks like all of our players are safe. The farthest back is actually Awoken in 13th place, but they are still safe.
Yeah,
They're still
totally
safe.
fine.
Again, top 20 make it on past Airship Fortress. Now the top 16 will make it past Dryland's
Awoken
Burnout.
trailing a blue.
Yep, has blue shell ready, so they are ready to try to pop this soon.
You know what I love about the blue in this game? Is when you throw it,
They have that special animation.
Yeah, it's like you're like really chucking it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean that's a really neat touch. Like it shows the power of a blue shell, especially as a like constant across the Mario Kart scene. Meanwhile, I just saw William Cree use their Mega Mushroom to dodge the blue shell and then save the clip immediately.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, but his defense just got booed. He was holding a green shell.
Yeah.
He's no longer holding said green shell.
No, unfortunately not. So William Cree, however, is still in the lead by a pretty considerable margin right now.
Yeah, he's running away.
Yeah, the rest of the pack is currently, like, let's put it this way, second place is a computer player.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of the pack is currently trying to catch up.
Yeah.
They are all toward the back spot.
That
It
being
could be because
said-
they're smuggling, but it could be also because
Doesn't
they're
look like
struggling.
they are. But that being said, because William is so far ahead and everyone else is kind of bagging, he's going to be pulling garbage items, which you're in first. That's what you're already doing.
Yeah.
Everyone else is going to be pulling really good stuff.
Yeah, he could still pull a pretty good item here. Like, you still have the chance of pulling a Silver Horn, but you also have the chance of pulling, again, constant coin green, coin green, coin green. Or you could pull the infamous coin box, which means you get no protection apart from a speed boost after you get hit with a coin box.
Yeah, that's just insulting when you pull that.
Yep. Big J trying to make their way up here. Golden Mushroom in hand as they make their way through the Fishbones Hot Springs. It's going to come down really to the final section. Again, as mentioned, everyone was so far back. Now no one is in a double-digit number right now, except for Darren, who's currently in 10th.
To answer Jules' question in the chat, Fallen finished in 3rd in the second tour.
As we head into the final section here, Big J going to be making their way through this corner cut. The bananas blocking off some of the players trying to get through here. Looks like the person closest right now to elimination is Val, currently in 9th place, but
Totally
again,
fine.
it's top 16, totally fine, able to get through, no problem whatsoever. As we head into the section from Dry Bones Burnout to, once again, Mario Circuit.
This is where things ramp up a bit because if you're staying in the back, like several of these players are, and you get hit by one stray red shell by a CPU, that could be the end of you.
Game over. So it's going to be a matter of
And in
who's
this
going to be able
case,
to pull it out.
tournament over.
Yeah, tournament over for you. That's the end of your That's the end of your New England Winter Cup here. So we'll see Val trying to catch their way up here with this golden
Oh,
shell.
get screened by the Wario.
Yep, no items for Val.
By
But
the tumbling Wario.
thankfully, Val is still in a pretty good position. 4th place, you still have at least 2 item sets. Kamek's going to be up ahead, thanks in courtesy to Wario, who's just getting beaten to a pulp. Hit the car, got hit by the golden shell, still recovering. Ember, meanwhile, on the outside looking in. So is Fallen, who's currently 14th right now. So Fallen and Ember need a good run here for this final section.
Kill's going to do it. Kill's going to help.
That's going to help a lot. It
We're in
won't
the
get them
last-
all the way, but it'll get them pretty close.
This
Probably
is
up
the
to the
home
top
stretch.
7.
This is the home stretch of this section right here.
Yep, right this stretch right here. One last quarter cut that you can use to get up. Maybe 2 if you're lucky. As it looks like right now, Fallen is on the outside looking in, looking for any sort of hope.
Knight
They
is
do not get
gone.
anything. Neither is Knight.
Knight and
Fallen
Fallen
and
are
Knight
gone.
are eliminated from this round of the Knockout Tour. Which means now we're down to 6 as we head over to Moo Moo Meadows again.
And now in danger is Ember.
Yep,
Currently
Ember.
sitting at 12. Ember and Val.
Yeah, but this is another section where there's a lot of wide open field, so this is not as big of a deal right now. Especially, you see that giant section like in the middle of the track. There's a giant wide section. Yeah, like imagine triple that, and that's all the space you get to your right. So that is an easy corner cut that you can do. So a lot of people try to go for that corner cut. Ember's going to be using their bullet bill here before the glider as we head over to Moo Moo Meadows. Right now it's just about trying to keep yourself alive. Ember using a Mega Mushroom as well, pretty early. Still could have hold that. Okay, Ember. Now that's just me.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a conversation.
Ember
about
plays
that.
dirty a little bit. A little bit. It's not bad.
especially to Val, which my goodness. Right now it's between Val and Ember right there. There's a couple of CPUs in the mix. Reminder is 6 out of 12, so half of the lobby's players, half of the CPUs. It all comes down to this last item. Golden Mushroom for Val, currently in the safe zone, but Ember trying to chase them out. It is really going to be between Val and Ember for this final spot. Both are in the safe, but here comes the shock. What a move from Val!
Wow.
The airborne velocity keeping them moving, and a mushroom drop coming in from Darren. And there's that Wario CPU, not hitting Val this time after stealing their box earlier. Everyone looks to be in the safe as we head over to the final track, which is Peach Stadium.
I think you mean everyone was safe. They are no longer.
Well, everyone in the 6 players was safe. So.
Yeah, but no longer.
No longer. Now we are heading into the final section. Top 4 move on to Peach Stadium, and the hardest part about this, look at that mini map. It is a direct straight shot after halfway through to Peach Stadium.
Yep. You still
One-
got cut here on the beach.
Yep,
Oh,
you got some cuts here on the
Can't afford
beach
to
in
get
the
hit by
water.
strays, though. You can't afford that.
No, you can't, especially when it's that straight shot. That Computer Wario taking a beating here. Val spamming those red shells, trying to get rid of Darren here. Trying to get this good finish again. Val, I'm pretty sure, has been in the Final Four all 2 rounds now. So looking for a perfect 3 out of 3 in the final rounds. Big J trying to make their way up. Mega Mushroom in hand. Ember with the bullet bill on this final stretch. It all comes down to this. Red shells for Big J. Going to be
Darren's
running out
taken out.
Darren and getting rid of him. The
I don't know if
Computer
it's enough.
Wario not
I don't
going to
think
be able
it's
to
enough.
get there.
It's not going to be enough. Big
It's not
J
gonna be
is
enough.
going to take the L here.
Yep, Big J's going to be taking the L. Ember currently on the bubble is going to be able to cross the line. That is your final 4. Ember, Val, William Cree, and Awoken here. Final lap on Peach Stadium.
For Awoken, this is exactly what you want. First, guaranteed at least 4th place after you've gotten a 1st and a 3rd. This is really good for Awoken.
I thought it was Fallen who got 1st and the 3rd.
Oh, you're right. Fallen.
Yep, Fallen, unfortunately,
bad.
who got eliminated
Ignore
at
me.
the earlier stage. So it's going to be interesting to see the standings after all this is done. William Cree currently is just
So far ahead.
William Cree
Gone.
has run away. They are gone. They are in a different zip code at this point. Doesn't even get to use the coin. It gets stolen from them at the
Oh,
end.
no.
Is going to
A
get hit
red
by the
shell.
red shell, but it's
And a
not going to
blue.
do
Whatever.
anything.
Whatever will he do?
William Cree is the winner of the 3rd knockout tour. Val going to be clinching a 4th place finish here. Awoken in 2nd, Ember in 3rd at the end of the day.
And here's the thing: if you're in that top 4, that's good for you, pretty much, no matter what happens.
But yeah, really good performance from everyone in the knockout tour section. Of course, the Computer Wario gets 5th place at the end of the day. Wow.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do indeed? But still, pretty interesting knockout tour tournament, especially with how like variant it was over the
For
course
sure.
of his action. So
I'm gonna do some number crunching.
yeah, time to do number crunching here on
Well,
the
actually,
desk.
the bracket's gonna do the number crunching. I'm just gonna type them in, and it'll crunch it for me.
There you go.
Look at that technology, everybody.
Technology's great, and once the technology does its work, we'll be able to hand out these wonderful trophies to our champions.
Yes, exactly.
So, but yeah, overall, pretty entertaining New England Winter Cup here today. So,
Precisely. So here's a funny thing. So, doesn't give you the points.
no,
Yeah,
but
which is great.
but recently there was a new update for Mario Kart World, was introduced Team Knockout Tours.
Yep.
And that actually introduced point system for Knockout Tour.
Sure did.
So,
So, perfect that we're not using it.
it's fine.
So yeah, let's see. I'm just getting these in here. Luckily, these are all single numbers. So this is relatively easy.
Make sure you get the right numbers in the right places.
That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, because I think you did mess up one.
Which one?
Top 2. That would have been embarrassing.
See,
This is why I'm here, everybody.
yeah, exactly. I can't be trusted.
And I got 20.
Knight got Mike got Knight.
Yep.
Got Knight's out.
Yeah, so as a refresher, I'll go over the standings
Yes,
as we're going over
Go
them
for
here.
it. Yes,
so,
thank you.
for the first knockout rally, it was Fallen who took the victory. Ember got 2nd. 3rd place went to Val. 4th place went to William Cree. 5th place went to Big J. 6th place went to Awoken. And 7th place went to Darren. And then Knight got 21st place. Unfortunately.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah, that's rough.
As for the second rally, we're putting in the scores right now, but Awoken got 1st place. Val got 2nd, so already a pretty good showing for Val. That's 1st, 2nd, that's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th after that last rally. So Val's in a pretty good position. Ember got 5th. Of course, Darren got Fallen got 3rd. Ember got 5th. Knight got 4th. Wait for Darren's score, which Darren got 6th. William Cree got 7th, and Big J got 15th, unfortunately. But now we head over to the final scoring, which is the one that matters the most. The average score,
does.
again, as a reminder, the average score of all of the average scoring will the average placement will determine who is the winner of the New England Winter Cup Knockout Tour Tournament, the first Knockout Tour Tournament of the New England Winter Cup. But as a reminder, William Cree finished 1st, Awoken 2nd, Ember got 3rd, Val got 4th. Fallen was able to get... Fallen, I believe, finished way back. But
Yeah.
5th place was the Computer Wario. 6th place was Big J. 7th was, I guess, another computer. Darren was 8th. Knight was 15th. And Fallen was 13th. And it seems like we have an interesting situation here.
And we're going to round this. So that way it's nice numbers.
So are we basing it off the highest score of all of this?
Yeah, so what we're doing is because it's by placement,
Yep.
the lowest score would technically win at that point.
Yep.
So what I've done is I just divided 100 by everything.
Yep.
So that way it inverts that.
So now we got the...
So these numbers are kind of arbitrary.
Yep.
But what matters is placement.
Yep. But now it's time... Is it time for us to reveal the results?
Yeah, well, let's take a look and see what the actual placement was here.
Yep. Once we get everything sorted, we'll be able to get that sorted.
Oh, those were going to be wrong. Whatever. Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting for everything to update here in a
Oh,
second.
it'd be nice if it didn't say divide by 0 error. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yep. After a second, we'll be able to get that.
Helps
work.
if you turn on if you hit refresh.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got the scores in for the Knockout Tour tournament.
So once again, these numbers are arbitrary, but the placement is what matters here.
Yep.
And the proportions are correct.
Yep. So as for the scores, we have a tie for first.
Yes, we do.
Val and Awoken both 33 points total, or 33 total for the average of the three rankings.
Yes. So what this means is that we're going to a 1v1 random Grand Prix race.
Yep.
So once again, Awoken has to set their switch back up.
Yep.
So this will be a 1v1 Val versus Awoken. Val coming out of nowhere.
Yep. Val, again, she finished top 3 in
Yeah.
all 3 Grand Prix.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't notice that.
Yeah, she finished top 3 in all of the rallies. Awoken had that 1 minute. Awoken, I believe Awoken also finished. Yeah, Awoken also finished top 3, I believe. Actually, no, Awoken did not finish top 3. They finished 6th, 1st, and 2nd. So that 6th place cost Awoken big time, but hopefully they'll be able to fix it. But as for the rest of the scores, Ember gets 3rd place, so Ember is going to be the winner of our Shadow Trophy here. William Cree in 4th, Fallen in 5th, Darren in 6th, Big J in 7th, and Knight, unfortunately, in 8th, mostly because
Knight
of
was
that
here for
one.
Knight was here for the vibes.
Here for the
So,
vibes, yeah.
thanks,
It was mostly because of that 21st place effort on the first rally.
Yeah, so don't worry about that. But, so yeah, Val and Awoken, you have to duke it out.
Yep, as Awoken's getting their thing set up here, we'll be getting into that hopefully soon here. But yeah, otherwise a pretty interesting knockout tour tournament. Not as intense as the normal tournament.
Oh, I was planning on doing just a random race.
Yep. I mean, it's up to them if they want to do knockout for the sake of tournament.
Because my logic here is that a whole knockout for 2 people
Would be boring. Yeah.
Yeah, 98% of that will be meaningless.
Say again. Yeah.
That's the game Nintendo delivered. We can't choose the game. We can just choose the something.
I don't know.
The color of the console. No, we can't. There's only one variant right now.
No, there's only one. Well, the Joy-Cons you can
The
change.
Joy-Con, yes. You can choose your Joy-Con color.
At least your Joy-Con 2, I should say.
Yes, precisely. All right, so Woken has their Switch going.
Yep, we got one Switch on. We're going to get Val's hopefully here pretty soon.
Yes. While we're waiting for that, we can bring Ember. Ember!
Ember!
Come hither.
Yep. You have an interview to attend to.
We'll do that after.
Oh no, we'll do the interview later.
I'm
But
just
we can
gonna
at least present you with your
Come back
Shadow
here.
3rd place trophy.
Come back here.
Yep, come right in.
Well, you got 3rd place, so it can't be that nice. There you go.
Yep, there's
3rd
your
place
trophy.
knockout.
3rd place in the knockout tour.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. We'll be back with you. We'll be back with you later for an interview.
Yes. Well, you will. I won't.
Oh well, I'll be. You
Yes.
know what I mean.
Yes. Yeah.
As a production crew, we'll be
Yes,
back with you.
precisely.
But now we are left with just 2 beautiful
Just 2.
trophies.
Maybe I should just take them and run. It's okay. I got more at home.
Okay. But yeah. We're just waiting on Val to get their Switch set up so that we can officially...
Yes, it's a hard job waiting, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah, someone's got to wait eventually.
Yeah, precisely. Firestone says, go everyone. Yes, that is true, but also go me. Wait, what?
Go me.
Go me.
Go Dave.
Yes,
Shout out to our producer Dave
Oh, thank you.
for doing all the work this hard weekend. And also for picking me
Especially
up.
because I landed back from LA a little over 24 hours ago, and I'm exhausted. So.
Hey, listen, I got work tomorrow, so.
Oh, poor you.
Poor me indeed.
Oh, he said GG. I can't read. Yes, reading is hard.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey, Jules. Co-parter.
Co-parter. I'm moving back in because I realized I'm a
Oh,
little
yes,
too
I'm
far
sorry.
out. No, you're good. I didn't even realize I moved out that much.
If you remember last time, we were trying to fit 3 people in, and you wouldn't move over, so I had to do this. You were like, wah! That was great. You did your Waluigi.
Alrighty, and it seems like we have the lobby about to get started here between Awoken and Val. As a reminder, this will be a 1 race. Oh, wow. Val actually just unlocked Cataquack. So.
Hey, let's go. Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner today. Val got Cataquack. Which is the last character that
By the way,
I had
it's a sidestepper. It's not a crab.
I don't care.
Just saying. That's weird. So I know it's not in the game, but somehow the RNG will still pick Baby Park.
We'll see what happens. I mean, Cooper Beach.
No, it'll pick Baby Park somehow, even though it's not in the game. Because that's just what happens.
DLC.
Let me toss. You do you, Jules.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do 150 seer. Let's take a look.
They're deciding to spruce it up a little bit because they might as well. They're gonna do frantic items
Okay.
with no computers, so that you know, it's spice of life.
Yes, and this is just 1 race.
Yep, one single race to determine
And you
it, it's
picked
a random.
1 minute intermission. Great job.
Well, it's fine. We don't have to worry about it for the first race.
No.
All right, a random race will be determined.
Yes.
What is the random race track
I would
that we are
love
going
Rainbow Road
to?
because that's my favorite track.
We are going for this 1 race, 1v1,
Ooh.
a normal circuit, Cheap Falls.
Not bad.
It'll be an intermission.
No.
Nope, it
no,
is not.
No intermission.
Nope.
It is Cheap Falls, normal
I
circuit.
am garbage at the downhill waterfall part of this.
Yeah, I
absolute
hate
garbage.
I hate this because of the downhill waterfall.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it's Awoken versus Val at the front. Awoken already started to take a little bit of an advantage to start off here. But again, it is frantic items, so for all we know, Val could pull out a blue shell in 2nd place.
That I don't know if that's possible.
Well, anything's possible. In
But
frantic
triple
items.
reds, yeah. Bombs, yeah.
Yep. And meanwhile, Awoken pulling off the Tarzan strat, going right through the trees to be able to make their way to the front.
Did he get hit by a cheap?
Yes, he got hit by a Cheap.
Wow. Yeah, it's cheap.
Cheap.
The actual single fish.
No, I'm pretty
Yes.
sure it's Cheap. Look at the game files. There's a cheap character. You can choose Cheap.
You're sounding kind of cheap too, right? Woken with 1 coin, so absolutely no defense, maybe.
It's gonna get some defense here, thankfully.
Yeah,
because,
1.
Yeah, when you have a coin, then you're able to get a free item. Val with triple green
Not
of
useful.
no use
Nope.
at all.
Those gotta be red.
Yep.
Even a star right now will not be helpful.
Yeah, no. Val needs a blue shell or a lightning bolt or something.
Blue shell would be great. Triple reds would be good too.
She gets triple green and a super horn.
So
She kills the Cheap.
So she's going fishing right now.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just
So-
a matter of rolling the items, hoping you get something
Exactly.
helpful.
Only gets the single box, which is not great.
No, not at all.
And
gets 1 red shell.
that's a start, but Awoken.
Awoken's on
has
the other
triple
side,
reds.
and yeah,
Yeah.
is basically set for life.
So Val
It's-
has to get triple reds here.
Yep, has to get triple reds or a blue shell in order to catch up.
And it does
Gets a
not.
single banana.
Does
Frantic items, everybody.
Yeah, I think, and the frantic items was their choice, so I'm not interfering with that at all.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is all true.
Yeah, this is Awoken's race. To
So
lose.
Awoken finally getting the 1st place trophy.
Yep,
today.
after 2 second place finishes. You know what they say? First time's a charm.
Exactly. Precisely. Yeah, Val just a super horn. So Awoken finishes 1st. And
And that is the Knockout Tour tournament.
that is the end of the knockout tournament. So congratulations to Awoken for a win today.
Yep, now Awoken can actually pack up their Switch for the day.
Yes.
Did I mention the 3 other knockout tours you have to do now that you won the cup?
Yeah, now it's battle mode time. You ready? Coin runner. Let's go. No, we're not.
No.
We're not doing it. Shine Thief's fun. That'd be fun. But no.
Well, no, Shine Thief's on this game yet.
We are not doing that. No. So, Awoken and Val, you have been summoned to the desk.
Yep, whichever one comes first, we'll interview one or the other.
Awoken's
coming back.
Awoken is coming with all haste, so I will hop off.
Alrighty.
And someone that we have just seen recently.
Yep.
Welcome back.
We saw them for the second place interview. Now the exactly next interview. Awoken, now finally a champion in the New England Cups.
In one of them, yeah.
In one of them, the Knockout Tour one. So
to answer your question from earlier, yes, I still do like Knockout Tour.
So I mean, talk me through the Knockout Tours. Obviously, 3 different rallies, different experiences altogether. What were your thoughts overall about the Knockout Tour portion?
I like the format. I like the average placement idea. I do think a future change could be to make the higher placements weighted, so that we don't end up in a tie situation like that, or at least it's harder to get into a tie situation like that. But I'm a fan of that format. I think. I mean, clearly Nintendo. Have you seen the Nintendo point distribution for Knockout Tour?
50, 45, 40, I'm pretty sure, is the top points.
It's disgusting. So I'm happy we didn't use that.
Yeah.
I am curious as to what the standings would look like if we did, but I mean, that's for another.
I'll probably do that on my own time one day. So
yeah, is what it is.
Yeah. Take me through when it came to after the first Knockout Tour. You got 6th place in the first Knockout Tour, unfortunately. I totally forget which one it was. It was
the Blue Shell Rally.
It was the Spiny Rally. So 6th place in that. What were your thoughts going into the next rallies? Obviously, because that's the second time today you were eliminated in the second to last round of the Knockout Tour. So
it was, yeah, and you might have noticed I voted the Spiny Rally in the actual tournament. That is my best rally. I mean, that's the one that I'm the most comfortable in all the intermission sections, and of all the ending tracks that they end on, Wario Shipyard is my best. So
that makes sense.
That was the hope going into it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to Wario Shipyard. I mean, I believe it was Val. It might have been Fallen. I'm pretty sure it was Val. Credit to her for playing good defense, because I mean, I forget who said it, if it was you or if it was Knight. That gatekeeping is so strong in this game, and she did a really good job of that to prevent me from making top 4 there.
Yep, I've said the two biggest things are gatekeeping and back spamming.
Yes.
So
yeah, and I mean they worked.
Yeah. So I mean it all comes down to that sort of strategy play at the end of the day, but nonetheless, you were able to prevail in the strategy on the Heart Rally and the
Golden Rally.
Right?
The Golden Rally is the other one I'm super comfortable on. Acorn Heights is probably my second best of the ending tracks. I'm pretty sure it was the Golden Rally that I won in Summer Cup.
It was.
It was, yeah.
So you had that experience with the Golden Rally, and the Heart Rally. You were able to will your way to the front in that one too. Just couldn't get up to will, but still able to get a decent finish.
Yeah, I mean, second ended up being enough. Falling off for the blue shell there. I don't know if it was the play. I mean, I had the dash food. I was thinking I don't know. Maybe I just take it. It was level 1 dash food that I had in pocket after taking the cut. I don't know what the play was there. I tried falling off. It didn't work. I mean, Will got out to about a 10-second lead afterward.
Right.
But I mean, that's what it is. Blue shells are the hardest thing to play around in Knockout Tour, even more so than the Shock, I feel like.
Exactly. So, but at the end of the day, you are the first ever New England Winter Cup Knockout Tour champion. And for that, I give you your first gold trophy from the New England Winter Cups.
I was just talking about this, wasn't I?
I was saying on the broadcast, 3rd time's the charm. So
yeah,
you got it at the end today. So congratulations.
I might feel some type of way about the one that he's holding, but you know what? we're walking away with one of them. A win is a win.
Yeah, a win is a win. You know what? You take what you can get. So congratulations on the
2 trophies. He's walking away with 1.
That is true.
There you go. So you're walking away with 2. You got a silver and a gold.
I did.
You're ready for the Christmas season. Oh, wait, it's January, not December. So
I can do without the cold water anyway.
Fair enough. But congratulations again, Awoken, and we hope to see you at future New England Cups in the for other tournaments.
I hope to see myself there too. Thank you.
Yeah. Alrighty. And now we are calling over Val for an interview. Welcome over to the desk. You can take the headset over here. Yep, just put that in. Yep, just be careful of the microphone. Nope. Yep, come on. Yep, flip it around like that. There you go. We're learning headsets today. There you go. So, congratulations on second place in the knockout rally. Obviously, not a great showing not as good of a showing as you probably would have wanted in the Grand Prix rally, but knockout tour, all 3 times you were in the Final Four. Would you say you're probably more accustomed to knockout tour compared to Grand Prix races?
I would say definitely, especially since I haven't played the game much at all. So knockout tour is, I think, a bit easier. So yeah.
Yeah, knockout tour. I mean, it's simpler. Instead of like all the curves and all the shortcuts, straight lines.
Yep.
Sometimes you get items, you're able to get them to the front. So knockout tour, it definitely is an interesting beast. It can seem easy, but there is a lot of technical skill, and somehow you're able to make it through at the end of the day with the less knowledge of not being able to play as much. So.
Yep. Somehow.
Yeah, walk me through the rallies you were going through. Obviously, coming into those rallies, didn't know what to expect. End up getting the Spiny Rally, Golden, and Heart rallies, and able to make it to the top 3 and all. So walk me through, what was your thought process as you were going through each of the rallies?
Well, I think I didn't have too much of a thought process for the first couple, but in the last one, I specifically chose the Heart one because the final race looked really simple. So that's what I was banking on.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it works out, if it worked out for you, it works out for you. So, but now that you've gotten a taste of Knockout Tour a little bit, do you see yourself potentially doing more Knockout Tour tournaments in the future?
Oh, I mean, definitely. Especially, I'm sure I'll participate in all the tournaments here going forward, Knockout Tour included.
Yep. So, but yeah, definitely super fun. Congratulations again. And for you, I have the the New England Winter Cup Knockout Tour second place trophy. So,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Ooh. And great casting this whole event.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. So, yeah, thank you. You are now excused from the desk. So, we calling up Ember or up to him? Ember, you want an interview or no? I'll take him coming over here as a... All right, well, Ember's coming over here for one last interview before we wrap it up here. So, again, we already gave you your trophy, but third place in the Knockout Tour.
Yeah.
Tell me your thoughts. What were your thoughts about the Knockout Tour tournament?
I mean, Knockout Tour is definitely like my strength because I don't really have any like technical driving skill in World because I haven't played it enough. So
You know
Knockout
what?
Tour is more item based, so I just kind of had a strategy of like hold my items till the end and then just making sure I gotta like, kind of solidify my spot.
You know, it's funny. Val said the exact same thing, so it seems like you two are in a very similar boat when it comes to
Yeah. I have not played World like enough at all to like have a good chance of like winning the Grand Prix. So
That's fair enough. But yeah, so I'm just looking to try to see your results right here. Were you in all 3 of the final rounds? No, you were not. So
no, I like messed up in the second one.
yeah, you messed up in the Golden Rally just
Yeah.
barely. Yeah, I did see you try to the Mega Mushroom to try and get up there on Acorn
Yeah.
Heights, but you just missed it barely.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I didn't have enough speed because the Mega Mushroom's not fast. So
Yeah.
it's bad item roll, I
Yeah,
guess.
just unfortunate.
I also don't know the rail shortcut because I could have if I did that I would have gained time. But
yeah, I mean,
I always figure how to do it.
But you know, that's something you can hopefully work on in your own time.
I mean, eventually
when
I'll
needed.
get better at it. But right now it's just not
Yeah,
good.
it just takes a bit. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, nonetheless, congratulations on your third place victory. We hope you enjoyed the Knockout Tour tournament, and we hope to see you at future New England Winter Cups.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
yeah,
New England Cups in general. so.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
I'm happy to be. I'm happy to congratulate you. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. But with that being said, that is going to do it here for the New England Winter Cup here from 1UP Games. A big shout out again to 1UP Games for hosting this amazing venue and this tournament, as well as our amazing producer, Dave, to my right-hand side, coming in for the producing, helping get everything set up. my wonderful co-caster Knight, as well as Dave, but my main co-caster Knight coming in to this tournament, flying back all the way from Portugal to come cast with me here today on the desk. So it was an absolute joy as well. Congratulations to all the players wherever you've placed, wherever you finished. It was an honor to be able to cast over you and see how amazing Mario Kart World gameplay has gotten since the 6 months since its release. But that is going to do it for us here tonight. For everyone here at 1UP Games and everyone who participated in the New England Winter Cup 2026, my name has been Bowsy. Until we meet again, we hope you all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you later on.